Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another tournament. It's going to be part 2 for this series. It is going to be Iron Taylor versus Lucas. So that's going to be a really good one. Like I said on the last one, you're going to have a lot of Marvel and DC. There's going to be a couple odds and ends. Since 60% of the account was Marvel or DC. So there's going to be some odds and ends here still. And we're starting off with Craven at number 1. So Craven is number 1. Craven the Hunter. Which, you know, I don't know enough about the guy. I may watch the movie when it comes out, but I highly doubt it. I always thought he's kind of a lame villain. But maybe that's just my opinion. Maybe I'll change it. I changed it about Vulture. Of course, that's because they had to really do a good job on that with Michael Keaton. And number 2 is Blue Beetle. So he also has a movie coming out. So we're starting out with 2 characters with movies coming out in 2023. So that's pretty cool. And a Marvel versus DC matchup. So here we go. And it will be 15 versus 15. As they are eliminated, I will tell you what team they are on. And Iron Taylor versus Lucas. So this is definitely going to be great. I don't have finishers on, and I do have 30 seconds on all the entrances. And number 3 is Kenny. So he's one of the non-comic book characters on this thing. And Kenny may die by the time this is over with. That's a possibility. And Bullseye is number 4. So we got Bullseye coming in at number 4. Of course, big villain of Daredevil. And I'm just warning you, this may take a little longer than usual, because a lot of these comic book characters, they can last in this. I'm looking at the list. I'm trying to look at all the people that are involved. And yeah, this is going to be a cool matchup. And number 5 is the Joker. Man, Blue Beetle is very impressive here. And number 6 is Captain America. So Captain America coming in at number 6. And I love how they used the turtle shell for his Oh man, what a low blow there. And there goes Blue Beetle. So that's the first loss of the night. And trying to figure out who it was. It's going to be for Lucas. First loss for Lucas for the night. And number 7 is Sabretooth. And number 8 is Green Goblin, coming in at number 8. And look at the double team on Bullseye. Did not work. And Peacemaker is coming in at number 9. So Peacemaker number 9. Great show. Loved the show. I wasn't always the biggest Cena fan, but I think he's done a pretty good job with his acting. So he plays a good role in that. I think it has to do with the writing a lot as well. And James Gunn said he's a great improv actor. So I don't know. I was never a big fan of him when he's kind of like the opposite with The Rock. Like The Rock, I'm not a fan when it comes to acting, but I like him as a wrestler. And then Cena, I like him as an actor, but not a wrestler. So it's kind of the opposites there. And look at Craven here, leveling the Joker. And look at Sabretooth. We got Sabretooth versus Craven. And a choke slam there. And, oh man, punch to the ribs. And Joker's still in it. I'm telling you, that Joker is very tough. He's grabbing Goblin's nose. Wow. They're all going to go out. I mean, we've only had one elimination. It's crazy. When you get the comic book people together, they just go on and on. They don't know when to quit. And Kenny's dead. Joker killed Kenny. So who's that going to be a loss for? Eventually I will. Yeah, it's Lucas. Okay. I thought it was Lucas. I thought Lucas had him. Yeah, I've been watching. I've watched. By the time you see this, I probably have watched more, but I've been watching South Park. And I wasn't always the biggest fan of it, but, I'm starting to enjoy it. I still don't think Cartman's the best, though. Maybe I'll change my mind. But everyone loves Cartman. And I just, I don't find him as good as some of the other characters. I mean, he's funny, but I just... I like Kenny a lot. I like Stan a lot, but I don't know how they're going to turn out later down the road in the show, so I'm just saying that. And I like some of the side characters better. Some of the side characters, I think, are really funny. But as of now, I'm only on season 1. And Superman's number 10. By the time you see this, I'll probably be in 3 or 4 maybe. Because it's really good so far. And we got Goblin versus Joker. Look at that body slam by Craven. And Sabretooth going after Bullseye. Look at Craven. Oh my goodness, he's bleeding badly. He's been in here for a while. And there goes Bullseye. Lucas lost another one. Wow. Joker just keeps on pulling on people's nostrils. Very unprofessional. I think Craven's about done. We'll see what happens. But, I don't know how he can... And Superman, wow. He just cannot catch a break. I don't see how Craven can make it. No way. And that's a loss for Iron Taylor, the Superman is. And Chris Walker is number 11. Oh, man. Help us all. Help us all. Oh, my goodness. This guy's just so demented looking. I mean, I will not even play Outlast. That is the one game I will not play. It's just too much. I've seen clips. You know, it's just way too much for me. And you know, I love scary stuff. And also, I don't like games where I can't defend myself. So there's a couple reasons why. But I think the game goes way too far. I mean, you know, amnesia's one thing, that's okay. And it's not even because it's scary, it's just it just there's certain scenes that go too far. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. And I'll never play Outlast. And I do not like the twins in that game either. That is very creepy. But Chris Walker's a big dude. I've seen the clip with him. I watched like some of the walkthrough in that game, and I was like, no way, Jose. I will say that, but like I said, I hate games where I can't defend myself, so I won't play Alien Covenant. And it's not that I'm even scared of that. I don't like stealth games. I never have. Are these guys even trying to get an elimination? Like, come on. And there we go. So there goes good old Peacemaker. That's a loss for Taylor. I'm expecting a bunch of people to fly out soon. Any second. I mean, we have got to get some eliminations going here. And I don't think Zoom's going to make it. I mean, I've never seen... Craven is doing such a wonderful job here. You know, he's just bleeding and everything. And, yeah, nobody is getting eliminated here. Wow. I'm not going to complain, though. We're going to just see how it turns out. We are going to get somebody here. And Cap is done. And Arrow is number 13. Trying to see what... Okay, it's Lucas, lost captain. And there goes Zoom. It's going to be a loss for Iron. And Mr. Sinister, 14. I guess he's a Deadpool villain. There goes Arrow. So Arrow is finished. Trying to find him here. It's a loss for Lucas. And Marvin is 15, the Martian. So he's one of the non-comic books, and Joker's going to be a loss for Iron. And uh-oh, Chris Walker. I'm wondering if he's ever going to do some damage here. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. If he would have got that one move in, he would have had him. And Apocalypse is 16. So much for Marvin. Yeah, you're not going to survive in the comic book world, Marvin. Sorry about that. And that is a loss for Iron. So it is tied right now. And we're about to get somebody else. And Shazam is 17. And look here. Number 18 is Reverse Flash. And, oh man, finally they got him. They finally got Craven. And Lucas lost him, but what a run. What a run. And oh my goodness, what a spear by Walker. And Chris Walker going to get rid of Mr. Sinister. And that is a loss for Lucas. And Loki is here. And look at Green Goblin trying to get rid of Chris Walker. And number 20 is Eric Cartman. So we are 2/3 ready here. And look at Loki. Oh, slams Reverse Flash. And Chris Walker is still in this thing. And Chris Walker going after Sabretooth. And there he goes. So Sabretooth is done. And that's a loss for Iron. And Loki versus Shazam. We got Goblin finally out. He had a good run. And that's a loss for Iron. Chris Walker going after Apocalypse, and my goodness, those two are going to be... I mean, Apocalypse hasn't really done really well. Aquaman's 21. Shazam going after Apocalypse, and we got Aquaman and Loki. And Loki is done. And that's going to be a loss for Iron. And Apocalypse, may have got saved by Reverse Flash. And Mr. Freeze with the counter. This is going to be longer than usual because we've had some people doing really well in this. And Shang-Chi is 23. Shazam attacking Chris Walker. Chris Walker, I think, has been in here the longest out of everybody. There goes Shazam. So that's a loss for Lucas. And Apocalypse. And Shang-Chi. Wow. It's a double there. And Shang-Chi is a loss for Iron. And Apocalypse is going to be a loss for Lucas. And Reverse Flash is also done, which is a loss for Taylor. So he's down to 5. According to my records, we're getting closer to the end here. And Rocket Raccoon is number 24. And I don't know what in the world that was. And Tom is 25. From Tom and Jerry. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple people, like I said, that didn't really fit in this. And number 26 is Ghost Rider. So we're almost to number 30. Mr. Freeze is going to be really tough, too. And number 27 is Neo. Neo coming in at 27 from the Matrix. So, yeah, we did have a couple that were outside of the comic book. Of course, Matrix is kind of a comic book-ish movie. I mean, not exactly, but I mean, Neo is one of the most powerful characters in movie history. And oh man, Eric Cartman just sits on the Ghost Rider. Definitely broke his ribs there. And Neo's been eliminated by Chris Walker. And Chris Walker, man, he is one creepy guy. And Neo is a loss for Lucas. So Lucas has 10 losses, it looks like. So he's down to 5. So we're getting closer to the end here. And wow. Chris Walker just slamming Aquaman. And Ghost Rider trying to hang on, and he does. And he may be getting somebody else soon. This has definitely been a longer one than usual. But I kind of expected it to happen. And Dr. Fate is number 28. Ooh, Eric Cartman with the dodge. So Chris Walker is finally finished. Cartman takes him out. That's going to be a loss for Lucas and a big loss there. And there goes Mr. Freeze, and that's a giant loss for Taylor. So he's down to 4. Lucas down to 4. And it's about as even as you can get. And we are getting closer here to seeing who number 30 is going to be. I still think we have a 29 and 30, I believe. And Deathstroke is 29. Ghost Rider is hanging on here for dear life, and Tom is in trouble. I don't think Tom's going to make it. Oh, no way. He may. Wow. Unbelievable. And we're about to see who number 30 is going to be. Oh, I know who it is. I already know. It's the only person missing. It's Dr. House at number 30. We'll see how he does. We'll see if he can cure this rumble. So we are down to 8 people, 4 on each side. I mean, it doesn't get more even than this. And there goes Dr. Fate, though. So it's a loss for Iron Taylor. And he's got 3 left. Dr. House just saved the raccoon. Wow. And Tom eliminates Aquaman. That's a big surprise. That's a loss for Lucas. So now it's even again, I believe. I'm trying to look and see who's all left. Yeah, it's even again. And it's probably not going to be for long, though. So you can't say 2K rigged this one. Because they didn't. And Deathstroke has been eliminated. And that is a loss for the Iron Tailor. And he is down to 2 now. Lucas has 3. We have 5 people remaining in this. Wow. And Eric Cartman dragging Tom. Oh, there's no way Tom's going to survive this time. And that is a loss for Lucas. So once again, now to 2v2. It's never been this even. Wow. We went from a 4v4 to a 3v3 to a 2v2. And all we need now is a 1v1. And that's as even as it can get. I don't know if we're going to get that or not. But I think I know who's going to win. If I had to pick, I think Cartman's going to take it. But, he could get eliminated. We'll see what happens. And Ghost Rider going after Eric Cartman here. And look at Rocket. Oh, man. And Eric Cartman going after Dr. House. Oh, my goodness. Imagine those two fighting each other. That would be pretty funny. And oh my goodness, what a hit. We are down to 4 people. 4 people remain in this. And Eric Cartman slams Dr. House there. And Rocket Raccoon going after, we could get a double team. Oh man, we got a double team. Ghost Rider's tough, but I don't know if he can handle a double team. And now they're trying to kick him out, and he's still not leaving. Goodness. This has just been insane. Just absolutely insane here. That nobody's been eliminated, but I think it's about to change. Because the raccoon is just... Yep. There's no way he was going to survive this. He was the weakest link. Well, probably Dr. House as well. And that's a loss for Iron Tailor. So he is down to House. All he has is the Doctor left. That's all he's got. All he has is the doctor. And things are not looking good here. Oh, man. Because my money's on Lucas now. My money is definitely on Lucas. He's got a great chance of pulling this off. And Eric Cartman, oh man, tried to get a reversal, but it just didn't work. I mean, it kind of was like a reversal, and House needs to help. He needs to help here, and they need to. I don't know if they can lift him out. Just too much weight. Too much weight. And Eric Cartman is still in this thing. My goodness. And House definitely needs to help here. He needs to help. And it's a 1v1. It can't get this even, man. This is crazy. We went from a 4v4 to a 3v3 to a 2v2 to a 1v1. What is the odds? And Dr. House is going after Eric Cartman here. I don't think he can lift him out. That's the problem. I mean, I just don't see him winning this. But we'll see what happens. And Cartman, I think it's going to be over here. Yep. I just knew it. I mean, Cartman's really tough in these rumbles. And Dr. House has been eliminated. And Iron Taylor has been eliminated from the tournament. Lucas will go to the Elite 8. And by the way, that's his creation. So, wow. What's the odds of that? And Cartman did a great job, and he knows better. He knows better than to point at the sign. Lucas taught him better than that, because he's not going to Mania. And Lucas definitely taught him better than... And it's a wonder that he obeys him. I mean, because you know how Cartman is. He doesn't obey anybody. But congratulations to Lucas. A good fight there. A great fight. As close as you can get for the Iron Taylor. But just falls short. And, you know, Dr. House really didn't have a chance. This is not his profession. His profession is, you know, healing people, not fighting people. But anyway, Eric Cartman wins. I hope you all enjoyed it. And we're going to continue this tournament. And I can't wait to see how it plays out, because we have a lot of great teams here. And this was probably one of the closest matches, with the 4v4, the 3v3, the 2v2, and the 1v1. That's crazy. That's unheard of, being that close. Usually 2K is not kind, but today they were. And I will see you all later. Thank you all for dropping by.